Welcome to another episode of Calculated, a show where we take the time to enjoy the quirky and often random side of Rocket League. Once again, in this collection, we're going to be looking at lucky and unintentional plays, unique situations, or things that just make you laugh. As usual, I'll be providing some commentary, as well as awarding my favorite clip with a 2,000 credit prize. Now, this is actually volume 5 of the series, so if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and stay to the end where I'll link the full Calculated playlist for you to enjoy and explain how you can submit your own plays for a future video. Now, before we get into this video, I just want to take a minute to focus on an important cause I'm very passionate about. It's not an easy subject, but the sad reality is it's an ailment that affects millions of men in this country every day, some without even knowing. It's called stick drift. It can strike at any time and in any game, resulting in a disappointed partner and even lost MMR. Fortunately, there's hope. The new Thrustmaster eSwap Pro controller is designed to help you always be ready to perform. Their mini sticks use the latest technology to give you the repeatable precision you need, and their customization software lets you configure them exactly the way you want. Now, I'm not going to say this controller is never going to have stick drift, but with the modular eSwap, you can take comfort knowing that there's no need to replace a controller if a part does wear out. And the endless ecosystem means a component change becomes a chance to customize your controller with one of their color packs. So click on the link below to get your own eSwap Pro controller and stop stick drift before it ruins your game. Thanks to Thrustmaster for sponsoring this video. We're going to start this video with a section called What is Calculated? Because even after 4 episodes, the entries I have to filter through tells me that some people aren't quite sure what I'm looking for. Calculated is picking a spot in your opponent's net, standing on your nose, and actually having the ball bounce off you for a goal. It's camping on an opponent's boost pad and actually having it work out. Please don't do this, kids. Calculated is going for the bump play and having the ball bounce off you to score, while also having someone trying to bump you end up with them scoring on themselves. Calculated isn't just about flying, it's also about falling with style. It's a state of being where a 3-way passing play just happens, where demos push you back into goals, where 100-mile-per-hour pinches allow you to score just 1 second into the game. Calculated is a place where you can go for 1 bump and get 2 more for free. To be calculated is to be silver, but also somehow an ice dancing 1v1 god. Calculated is when you land on the ball, but somehow pull off the fake of your career. Calculated is the mysterious power that makes sure your teammate's pre-jump is never wasted. So with those examples in mind, please join my Discord to submit your clips in one of the 3 Calculated submission channels: Lucky, 200 IQ, and Unlucky. GIF your game links are always preferred, and if you can include a replay, it does increase your chances of getting selected. Now with that out of the way, we're going to move on to some Rumble clips, always a good source of calculated entertainment. To finish off our Rumble section, we have this very cinematic clip from Acidic. It starts with the orange team down by 2 with only 10 seconds left. But 2 goals in 9 seconds ties the game and creates one of those unique 1-second kickoffs in which Rumble immediately gives you your ability to use. As you can see, a few players use theirs right off the kickoff, with a haymaker playing the ball off the Fennec mid-flip and then sending it to the blue side. There, one defender hasn't moved, most likely assuming this was just going to OT. His ability? The useless disruptor that just gives the Fennec boost and speed, while the Fennec has saved his plunger until now, bouncing the ball off the defender and into the net for the 0-second win. 10 seconds, 3 goals, and the game is over. The next section is dedicated to our opponents. Yes, today we salute those select few that break the norm and do their best to make us look good. It can be as simple as a bump in the right direction, the perfect touch to complete a passing play, or even a nice redirect to put your stray shot on target. Yes, some special players in Rocket League refuse to see color. Now sometimes an opponent is not going to help you out, even if you ask nicely. Here, Chocomint gets shot down twice before finally getting the pinch he needs from his teammate of all people. Relying on a teammate? I know it's a scary thought, but here's a few calculated teammate plays to show you that miracles do happen. Our next few clips are good examples of how just making me laugh or coming up with something that's impressive or weird is often all that's needed to be included in one of these videos. In this submission from Angel of Darkness, it all comes down to a relatively simple and light touch on the ball at the end. This puts the ball just out of the reach of the defenders and causes them to hit each other, which I don't know about you, but stuff like this is always funny to me. In a September 2020 update, Psyonix released a bot skill level below Rookie. It's called the Beginner Bot. And here, in this clip, we have exclusive footage from players that the new bot's programming was based on. Now I think we've all been there before. Spawning into a casual match to replace a bot, the game's already going, of course our team is losing, and we're scoring? Now personally, I think if you're going to put a player into an already active match, this is the way it should be done every time. Take note, Psyonix. Here, a player named Jeremiah demonstrates something that has been dubbed freestyle defense. Now I have to admit I'm impressed, especially when he manages to include a flip reset off his opponent to make the save. Now as a spot on the Pulse team in Jeremiah's future, a reasonable person would probably say no. Alright, we're almost at the point in the video where I'm going to choose my favorite clip, but before that, we have some honorable mentions. First, we go back to Rumble with his insane tornado play from Cyber. He prevents the last second tie, takes the ball the length of the octagon field, picking up and even demoing opponents on the way. Then he scores the 0-second goal. The sad thing? He never touched the ball during the play, and the goal was actually awarded to his teammate who had made contact 10 seconds before. Next, we have one of the more crazy plays I've ever seen. After losing connection with the server for a few seconds, this player finds himself on the ceiling and is able to turn it into a pretty nice off-the-roof goal. Now when you watch the replay back, it's amazing how deliberate that ceiling shot looks, even though he had no idea what was going on. Okay, it's time to name the Calculated Classic, my personal favorite clip, and the winner of my 2,000 credit prize. For today's video, the winning clip is this rare triple commit gone right, submitted by Noah. Now, usually when you see something like this, there's no way it ends well. But Noah's teammates managed to pinch the ball back into him for a bar down banger that is truly calculated. To quote Noah, he said, "I swear we celebrated ourselves for 15 minutes straight." And rightly so. Congrats to you and your teammates, and because there's 3 of you, I've decided to bump up the award to 3,000 credits so it can be easily split between you. Well done. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button, comment which clip you would have picked as your favorite, and be sure to check out the rest of the calculated series linked here. To submit your own clips for a video, make sure you join my Discord and use one of the 3 designated channels to post your lucky, 200 IQ, or unlucky plays. My name is Rocket Sledge. Thanks for watching.